Hello students, welcome to Angstrom Edu, India's best out-solving app, and today we are going to learn about the topic relative velocity in motion in a straight line. So firstly, we should know the meaning of relative velocity. So what is the meaning of relative velocity? Simply, relative velocity is defined as the velocity of an object with respect to another observer. So velocity of an object with respect to another observer or an object. Observer or an object. So it can be defined as the time rate of change of relative position of one object with respect to another object. So it is the time rate of change of relative position of one object with respect to another object For example, let us say we have two objects. This is object A and this is object B, right? Now let us say that this object A is moving with speed VB, with velocity VB, and this object A is moving with velocity VA. So the relative velocity of A with respect to B in this case can be written as velocity of A with respect to ground minus velocity of B with respect to ground. So we are simply using vector in finding the relative velocity, and here the reference frame is ground, means velocity of A is taken with respect to ground and velocity of B is taken with respect to ground. Now there are only two possible directions in one dimension. Let us say this is our positive and this is our negative. So we can say that here two possible cases. First is objects are moving towards each other. Objects are moving towards each other. Means here let us say this is object A, this is moving in this direction with speed VA, and this is object B, this is moving with speed VB. Now if we see that this is positive, so it will be plus VA and this will be minus VB. So if we use this velocity of A with respect to B, then it will be VA plus VA minus VBG is actually minus VB. So it will be VA plus VB. Means when two objects are moving towards each other, then their relative velocity is added. Now second case is when they are moving in the same direction. When objects are moving in the same direction. So in this case, let us say here this is object A, it is moving with the velocity VA vector, and this is object B, it is moving with velocity VB vector, right? Now we have taken this direction as positive, so VA with respect to B, velocity of A with respect to B will be VA vector minus VB vector. So here velocity will be subtracted. Thank you for the session. Happy asking.